Hey everyone, welcome back. Today, we're diving into something truly special, rare photos of Annette Funicello like you've never seen before, paired with an untold story that'll give you a whole new perspective on this beloved star. Imagine uncovering hidden moments from the life of America's sweetheart, the original Mouseketeer who stole hearts in the 1950s and 60s. Are you ready to step back in time and discover the side of Annette that's rarely talked about? Stick with me until the end because I've got a surprising revelation that'll make you see her in a new light. Let's start with who Annette Funicello was for those who might not know. Born in 1942 in Utica, New York, Annette was just a shy kid who loved ballet. 12. Walt Disney himself spotted her dancing in a Swan Lake recital and knew she was destined for stardom. That's how she became one of the original Mouseketeers on the Mickey Mouse Club in 1955. Can you believe? She was picked out of 200 kids. Her charm, those big brown eyes, and that infectious smile made her an instant favorite. By the end of the show's first season, she was getting 6,000 fan letters a month, more than any other Mouseketeer. Here's a hook for you. One of these rare photos we'll show later captures a moment Walt Disney didn't want the world to see. Curious? Keep watching. Now, picture this. It's the 1950s, and Annette's face is everywhere. She's singing, dancing, and starring in sketches on the Mickey Mouse Club. Fans adored her, and she became the girl every kid wanted to be friends with and every teen dreamed of dating. One rare photo from this time shows her in her Mouseketeer outfit, but not in the usual posed way. It's a candid shot of her laughing, offset with fellow Mouseketeer Lonnie Burr, who was actually her first boyfriend. They were just kids, but her dad made her break it off, talk about a protective parent. This photo is so special because it shows Annette as a regular teen, not the polished star Disney crafted. Want to know what else made her stand out? Stay tuned. Annette wasn't just a TV star. She became a pop singer too. Here's where it gets interesting. She didn't even think she could sing. In her own words, she said her voice was small, with a range of about 3 notes. But Disney's producer, Tutti Camerata, worked magic by double-tracking her vocals to create what they called the Annette sound. One rare photo we found shows her in the recording studio, headphones on, looking nervous but determined. This was when she recorded How Will I Know My Love, a song that got so much fan mail it launched her music career. Imagine being so loved that your fans demand your song be released as a single. But there's a twist coming up about her. Music days that you won't believe. Keep watching to find out. As Annette grew up, she transitioned from Mouseketeer to movie star. She debuted in Disney's The Shaggy Dog in 1959, a black and white film that became a surprise hit. But it was the 1960s beach party movies with Frankie Avalon that made her a cultural icon. These films, like Beach Blanket Bingo and How to Stuff a Wild Bikini, were pure fun, sun, surf, and music. One rare photo we'll share shows Annette and Frankie on set, but it's not what you'd expect. Instead of her usual modest one-piece swimsuit, Walt Disney insisted she never show her navel. This photo catches her in a rare moment of wearing a slightly more daring outfit. Don't get too excited. It's still tame by today's standards, but it was a big deal back then. Why did Disney care so much about her image? I'll reveal more later, so don't go anywhere. Now, let's talk about Annette's personal life, because it's just as fascinating. She dated teen idol Paul Anka, who wrote his hit song Puppy Love about her. A rare photo from this time shows them together at an event, both wearing buttons that say KHJ Radio 93, salutes Elvis. They look so young and smitten, but their romance didn't last. Annette wanted marriage, while Paul wasn't ready. She later married her agent, Jack Gillardy, in 1965, and they had 3 kids, Gina, Jack Jr., and Jason. Another rare photo captures Annette as a mom, cuddling her newborn son with a proud smile. It's a side of her you don't often see. No glamour, just pure love. But here's a question. Did Annette ever regret her choices in love? Stick around for a surprising story about that. By the 1980s, Annette's life took a dramatic turn. During the filming of Back to the Beach in 1987, she started noticing something was wrong. She couldn't balance properly, and Frankie Avalon even joked she looked like she'd had too much to drink. Little did they know, she was showing the first signs of multiple sclerosis, a disease that would change her life. A rare photo from this set shows her sitting on the sand, looking thoughtful, unaware of the diagnosis coming her way. She kept her illness private for years, worried people might think she was drunk because of her unsteady movements. When she finally went public in 1992, her courage inspired millions. Want to know how she faced this challenge head-on? Keep watching. Annette's battle with multiple sclerosis was heartbreaking, but she never lost her spirit. She founded the Annette Funicello Research Fund for Neurological Diseases to help find a cure. One rare photo from the 1990s shows her at a fundraising event, smiling despite her struggles. Her second husband, Glenn Holt, stood by her side, caring for her as her condition worsened. By 2013, she could no longer speak or move easily, but her family said her mind stayed sharp. Her kids described her as dancing in heaven when she passed away at 70. This photo is so powerful because it captures her strength and grace, even in her toughest moments. But there's one more untold story that ties everything together. Miss it at the end. As we wrap up, I hope these rare photos and stories have given you a new appreciation for Annette Funicello. From her days as a Mouseketeer to her iconic beach party films and her brave fight against multiple sclerosis, she was a true legend. Her warmth, talent, and courage touched millions, and these rare glimpses into her life show just how special she was. If you loved this journey through Annette's untold story, make sure to watch until the end of the video for a special moment where we honor her legacy. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more stories like this. What's your favorite Annette memory? Share it below, and let's keep her spirit alive together.